Okay, first of all, we can choose the rectangle in here and click from this corner to this another corner around 26 and 16 meter. Okay, and then we can click this surface and select push pull 1 meter, enter, and double click, and also make component and just create. Okay, and after that we can select move, tab control, place to this position, then we can move it up 4 meter in here, then we can move and move again in here. Okay, so it has a 4-story or 4 floor in here. Then we can select the rectangle in here. We can select the rectangle and 708 700 and 900 millimeter approximately. Then we can push it down in here and triple click, make component, create. Okay, then we can push it up a little bit to the upper position in here, and then we can select move, tab control, place to this position. We can select move, tab control, and place to this position. Then we can type 3/ and enter in here, and it has 4 column. Now we can select all this column in here and select move, tab control, place to this position. Then you can type 2/ and enter in here. Anyway, this is just for schematic and just for example for column structural configuration, so you have to discuss with your structural engineering to analyze it perfectly in here. Then now we can select a rectangle in here and make the rectangle in here, and then okay, we can push it down. We can push it down in here. Okay, just like this. Then triple click and make group. Okay, now we can erase some unnecessary side in here, and then we can erase top and bottom surfaces over there. Then we can select a move, tab control, and place to this position. Then we can type around 7/ and enter in here, and then again we can select the line in here and select a move, tab control, place to this position. Then we can type 5/ and enter in here. Okay, now we can select all this horizontal line in here and make sure that all selected well in here. Then we can select move, tab control, place to this another position. Then we can type we have to select it all perfectly. Okay, then we can select move, tab control, and place at this position. Then we can type 6/ and enter in here, and it will be divided automatically in here. Then now we can triple click and select all, and now we have to make sure that the top has curtain wall also. Then we can select move, tab control, place to this position, and also again we have to make sure that the top have another curtain wall in here. Okay, now we can select all and select the extension and select lattice maker, and then we can click the glass materials and click the gray materials and select OK, and just wait for several minutes. For several times, because it takes time to analyze and also execute our desire about it. Okay, then we can make another curtain wall in here. Okay, and okay, we can push it up the curtain wall until to this position. Then we can double click and make group. Then we can offset it inside in here. Then we can push it down until the limit and erase some unnecessary line over there. Then we can select the line over there and select a move, tab control, and place to this position. Then we can type 9/ and enter in here, and it will be divided automatically over there. Then don't forget to select the tool line in here and select move tools. We have to move it behind, and we can type 6/ and enter in here. Okay, and then we can assign with the glass materials in here, and don't forget to set up about the opacity. Don't forget to set up about the opacity in here to make sure that it will be grid connection. Then don't forget to minimize it. We can type 100 millimeter and push it down in here. Okay, and it will be flat, so it has a gap between the curtain wall and also the slab in here. And okay, and then now we can make another variation of facade in here. We can make the variation of facade. We can use the rectangle in here, and we have to push it to the front. Okay, we can make group. Okay, we can make group, and okay, we can move it down. We can type a64 slash another in here. Okay, and we can push it to the behind in here, so it will be decided well in here. And then now we can push it down. Okay, we can push it down in here, and now we can push it to the front, push it to the another side again in here. Okay, we can push it to the another side on this position, and then don't forget to push it to the another side again in here. And okay, I think we can make the another curve. I think we can make the another curve zone in here, the curve for this facade design in here. Okay, I think it was sorry, I think it was a great decision to make the curve in here. And we can also make the curve again on here. Can make the curve again to make sure that the design is continue, or we have to we can also make sure that the curve are continue until this position in here. Okay, this one. Okay, I think it's more smooth than before. Then and after that we can select the line in here. Don't forget to select the line and move it up in here, the vertical line. Then you can select move tab control and place this position. Then we can type 10 slash another in here. Okay, and then we can select all and cut and paste in place in here, and just erase some unnecessary line over there. Okay, and after that we can select line tools and draw the line on the facade in here. Can type 6 slash another in here. Then we can cut and paste in place. Okay, we can cut and paste in place, and erase some unnecessary line over there in here. Then don't forget to duplicate some extra line in here, to make sure that all of these surfaces have connected of aluminum composite panels in here. Okay, we can select move. Okay, then I think it was great. Okay, we can select move tab control. Okay, and then we can erase some unnecessary line here. Okay, now we can also select the color. We can select the color, and okay, we can select the orange color on here. And okay, I think it's enough. Then now we can make the base line in here. We can make the base fundamental in here. And then we can adjust about the landscaping in here for the commercial building look and environment in here. So I think it was more great. Okay, now we can select the landscaping in here and assign the landscaping in here. Okay, just like this. And we can move it a little bit in here, and also move it on this position, and move it on this position in here. And now we can activate the shadow. Okay, we can activate about the shadow. Now we can choose about the appropriate background color in here. So I think it was appropriate background color, and it's done. So you can explore more about the surfaces area, about the landscape, and about the entrance or facade. And thank you for watching, and just wait for my next tutorial. Thank you.